Hey everyone, welcome to Editing with Adam Lavell. This is part 5. Well, on part 5, we're making progress. Part 5, editing KatKat 2.0, my wonderful model for this shoot. The first few parts were removing the green screen, creating the shadows, using a curves adjustment layer, and using the rest of the adjustments. So that's what we've done so far. In this particular one now, we're going to work on the background. We have to decide what we're going to do. So there is going to be a light source coming from around this area. So I'm wondering whether to go with like a plain colour background. Let's go with a plain background, but what colour? Usually what I do is I use my bucket tool and then I go with the colours of the eyes. But KatKat's got multicoloured eyes, so I'm not sure, so that's not going to work. Maybe her cheeks. So remember, this side's going to be lighter, that side's going to be darker. There we go, dark. Nope. Nope. Oh crap. No. I'm thinking it's got to be within this colour range. Maybe lighter. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to sample here. Yeah. I'm going to go with it. I'll probably change it. We'll see how this video goes. This is why it's edited with me. Like, I haven't planned this before. You're literally going through with me the process I would normally go through when creating an image. So like I said, this side's going to be lighter, that side's going to be darker. I haven't figured out really my cropping either. It's just following the thirds rule. Maybe that'll be my crop. I'm worried though, like sometimes my images might look similar because it's kind of similar to my previous image in terms of the cropping. I kind of like that still. Okay, so I might do this. I'm not sure if that follows the third wall. I know the eye is there, but usually I would go with that eye. I kind of like having the hair in the image. So I'm just going to see how that looks. So far so good, but I'm not going to crop it just yet. Okay, so let's focus on the background. So like I said, it's going to be lighter here. So what I'm going to do for this particular image is do a big brush, and I'm going to go somewhere around here and see what happens. Yeah. Then I'm going to reduce it and then just click once again. Reduce it one more. So you can see light source is coming from this area here. Kind of want it to be a bit brighter. So I'm going to do the process again. So I'm going to click once, make it smaller as I go towards the light. Don't go towards the light, stay away from the light. So it's kind of coming together now, right? Kind of like this blend. And here's going to be darker. So if I go back to what that colour was, which was there, I'm gonna make a big brush and then just paint there. Actually, no, scrap that. Make a smaller brush. Because it's going to go darker more in this corner. Okay, so that's kind of my background that I'm going to be working with. I kind of like that. I'm wondering whether to put a shadow. If I did, this is what it would look like. I'll make a copy. No. Yeah, I would. I'd make a copy. What did I do? Why has that gone like that? Let's go back. Not sure what I did there. So what I'll do is I'll select the model by pressing Control and clicking on the layer icon, and then that automatically selects it. You see this trailing ants that's going along here. That means that there is something in this part of the image, so I need to just erase that. Well, not sure what it is, but it's probably just something from previous. So let's do that again. So now it's just selected all of this part. Okay, now I'm going to make a copy of that. Then select it again, and I'm going to paint it black. And then I'm going to place it underneath. Oh, I know why. Because these are not clipped no more. So let's go back to clip, clip. So something I had done had caused it to be unclipped. Okay. So now this is my shadow. I'm going to reduce the opacity, you can't really see it right now, to 40. Use my move tool. I'm just going to maybe like place it there. So if the light's coming from above, then it's going to be coming down, so it'll be more like this. Okay. Reduce the fill. Still quite dark. And then go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and then just like that. And that's my shadow. What do you think? I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep this in the main image. I'm not decided yet. So I'll keep it there for now. So what have we done? We've created the background. So the background still, I think, should be a bit more lighter here. So I'm going to go back. Maybe go closer to white. Undo that. Go down in opacity. Yeah. And then what I do is go to blur, Gaussian blur, and then just kind of make sure that it's the colours blend in, blur in together. See how that looks. Okay, pretty happy with that. But now I'm thinking, with my cropping, if I did go there, that work that I just did with the shadow doesn't really work. Unless I do that. something like that. Yeah. Yep, this is it. This is going to be my cropping. I've decided. So then if that's going to be my cropping, I need to make this a bit lighter again, because the bit that I made lighter I've just cropped out. So let's go with the brush. And this background I think maybe needs to be a bit lighter as well. So what I'm going to do is go a bit lighter to what it actually is, and then just see how that looks. Yeah, okay. I'm loving how that's coming out. I think. Okay, so if you haven't gone crazy watching this video, wondering what the hell I'm doing, thank you so much for watching it, watching me go through my process. This is probably what I'm going to go with for the background. So just to summarise, what I've done is I've used a colour that kind of blended with KatKat's cheeks, and then made it lighter as it goes towards this corner, darker on this side, and then I use like a Gaussian blur so that it kind of blends in, so the light seems that it's naturally radiating in this direction. And I also created a shadow, and you saw how I did it. It was really simple. I just made a copy of KatKat. I turned it black. I placed it underneath her image. I reduced the opacity down to 28% and the fill to 55%, and then I did a Gaussian blur to make it kind of like a bit fuzzy, and that's how I did that. And then I cropped it using the thirds rule, I think, if that's right. I mean, it looks pretty good to me, so I'm going to stick with that. Okay, so that's that part. Next part I'm going to be working on, because we've got lights here, so I need to make this area lighter and this area darker, so that this looks like it's naturally on this background, like this light source is radiating on KatKat. So that will be part 6. Okay, so thank you so much for watching all of these parts so far. You're probably thinking, Adam, really? Is it all worth it? Hopefully at the very end, when you see the final image, you will say, yes, Adam, it was absolutely worth it. I'm going to go have another lem sip because my throat is starting to act up. So I'm going to go do that. You go grab yourself a drink, and I'll see you on the next part. Take care. Bye.